Hi, I'm Dr. Rajani. Thanks for joining me today. Today is something everyone's asked for, and that is skincare. The basics of skincare. What 95% of people can use to keep their skin healthy and vibrant and avoid, delay, postpone neurotoxins, fillers, collagen stimulators, surgery. It really does work. And it's about maintaining collagen, helping build collagen and facilitate it. And I'm going to take you through the absolute basics, the cost-effective way to use proven ingredients, no hokey-pokey stuff. And we can certainly talk about it, and we can dive into later videos and talk about specifics if it's something you want to do. Everyone wanted to watch my reduced pore size video. It was a popular one we did last week. So we can dive into more detail. This is the basics, cost-effective skincare for you. One of the most important things for this video is going to be, after you watch it, go to the comment section. We want to hear from our subscribers. There's over 35,000 here, and many more thousands watch these videos. Feel free, tell us about the product you like, where you get it, the cost of it, how to make it more cost-effective. The idea isn't that you spend thousands of dollars on skincare. It's about getting the best, the safest, most cost effectively. Let's dive into it. 3 seconds. Okay, so the basics of skincare, and I'm going to take you through my line. It's a very simple line. I certainly don't want you to go to the site and buy my products. It's not what this is about. I have used skincare for now over 20 years in my practice, sold many different types and lines of skincare, probably just about all of them, all of the big name brands. And my skincare is really, I have it for my patients so I know what they're on. It's fresh, it's active, and I have other products we're not talking about today, but I'll use specifically for them after microneedling, after Sculptra, after procedure, so I know if they call back with a problem or they had a red area or it's too dry or the peel isn't healing, I know what they're on because they're on my stuff. So that's the reason for my skincare, not to sell it or not to have it in all these different practices, but we're going to go through it, and you can get the same from your favorite lines. I'll give you some caveats as we go. Remember, if you like the videos, click like, subscribe so you'll be informed of all the great videos coming up, and click the bell, because if you do, you'll be reminded of the videos when they come. We do a few a week now. Skincare. Okay, what I don't want you to do is go spend thousands on skincare. I know it's great. You get excited and you get your brand new bottle at home, and it's going to make you look 10 years younger. And if we pay more, a lot of people think they're going to get more. Nowhere is that such a falsehood than in skincare. And I'm giving you my opinion. At the end, feel free, hit me back, tell me you disagree. But the basics of skincare is not about peptides that have been around for a while but maybe aren't the most proven, and I have them in my specific eye cream, so I'm not anti-peptides. But again, this is about the most basic proven, key is proven, products with proven ingredients to make your skin better. So, or I know everyone wants to talk about exosomes. It's a whole separate topic. I've used myself an exosome cream. I like it. The FDA is telling you that if it's going in and changing the RNA or changing your genetic makeup in some way, because exosomes are messenger molecules, not to get into here, if that's really happening, that's a medical FDA approved, facilitated device or drug. So if that's happening, it shouldn't be happening without knowing the safety, making sure, as with all those things like stem cells, it's not cancer causing. All kinds of problems that can occur. What are the basics? Okay, we'll start with cleansing. Oh, so important. It's pollutants that are on our face. It is makeup for some people, but you would be shocked, and I'm going to do a whole video on what I call the dirty face, how to keep your face clean. There's about 5 different steps, but it really does age us, just like sun, just like pollutants. So the number 1 step is cleansing. And really over the years, my lines have gone to a basic cleanser with an appropriate pH, but it needs to take off makeup. Salicylic is a nice one to have in there because it will help reduce pore size. It'll give you that little bit of exfoliation and stop the cells from sticking together and help the skin be refreshed. But a basic cleanser that does that, that doesn't irritate the eyes, is another good way to know. But cleansing, there's 2 opportunities for most people, the morning and the night. There are a group of people that can come home from work at 4 or 5 o'clock and can wash their face again. They don't need makeup on in the evening. And that's another opportunity to apply your non-actives. And I'm going to go through what I mean by non-actives here. I divide the line up into actives and inactives. We have our cleanser, and sunscreen is a whole category unto itself, but a sunscreen. So your sunscreen wants to absorb perfectly. If it stays white, particularly women aren't going to wear it, but men these days either. So it has to absorb fully, and it's very important because that's one of the #1 steps along with stopping smoking or not smoking to keeping your collagen. UV damage, so sunscreen. I'm not going to talk much more about that. You all know about it, but that's going to be always your last step. Your actives are first. So cleanse, you have a sunscreen in the line. Now, here's where we're into it. Actives and inactives. Okay, your inactives are going to be, for me, my #1, advanced firming. These are your antioxidants. This is your moisturizer. This is going to repair the little bit of inflammation you can get from actives. Okay, my most favorite ingredient, there's many in here, hyaluronic acid, there's antioxidants of many sorts, is niacinamide. One of my favorite ingredients in any skincare. And of course I have the ingredient, so I get to play with it and mix it, and I can just use a niacinamide cream, which is why, and it's amazing. And it's why I put a high concentration niacinamide in that product. But that's going to soothe, it won't irritate, it emolliates, it makes your skin look nice, it plumps a little bit. And the next inactive is hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid, I have a whole video, I really want you to watch it. It's about 12 minutes, it's worth your time. The key factors, when you put it on, you're gonna feel dry. Why? Hyaluronic acid attracts water, and you need to have water for it to work, meaning right after you've washed your face, or you got to be inner hydrated, but your skin will feel dry. You're not going to walk out and feel like you have a moisturizer on in a pure, I'm talking pure hyaluronic acid. And with your hyaluronic acid, these are not expensive. You want different sized molecules. And the whole video is going to talk more about that, so watch my hyaluronic acid video. We're into the actives. Okay, so your active in the morning, we'll start there, is vitamin C. Here's your key. My vitamin C is fresh every 6 to 8 weeks, and it's in an airless container. Okay, so those are things to look for when you go buy yours. You want your vitamin C to not oxidize. It oxidizes quickly. The most studied vitamin C ingredient is not esterified vitamin C, it's pure, fresh L-ascorbic acid. For you home gamers out there, make it up on your own. You want to find out the solubility. There's two different types. So L-ascorbic acid, find out what it's soluble in. I worked on my formulation for years, but it has to dissolve essentially, okay? And you can make it up every couple of weeks and apply fresh vitamin C. If you can do that, you're probably better off than buying one. This I make inexpensive to my patients. It lasts them a couple of months every time they're in for the neuromodulators. Vitamin C decreases brown spots, helps facilitate collagen growth, gives glow, much, much more, very studied. Again, I'm not diving into the details of vitamin C. So in the morning, you might cleanse, you might put on your hyaluronic acid, brush your teeth, and then you can apply, if your skin is irritated, you apply another inactive, like an advanced firming. Or if your skin's doing well, you can attach your, use a vitamin C. A serum is nice, a little more absorbability, and then you can apply your SPF. And it's nice to wait a minute. I like 5, 10, 20. The longer you wait before your SPF, the better, the more absorption. 10 minutes is ideal. Okay, now we're into the nighttime. The most proven by far ingredient that you can get at the night after cleansing. And if your skin isn't irritated, if it's nice and supple and moist, go straight to a clean skin, retinoic acid. So I call mine plasma tight. Don't look for it on the website. You can't purchase it. You have to be a patient of someone. This is now we're into prescription grade. So, and I'll talk non-prescription how you can get it in a second. Retinoic acid, the most studied ingredient as a night cream to help build collagen, to make you look young. How do you know? How do people clinically know? Patients that come to my practice, if I look and they haven't had anything done, let's say they're 40, 50, you look great. If it's not genetics, if they have been exposed to the sun, it's not like they lived indoors their whole life. A lot of times, 90% of the time, well, doc, when I was 25 or 30, I started on a Retin-A. Aha, that's it. We're always looking for what is it within someone that's made them look so young without anything. Okay, bone structure, genetics, skin types, so darker skin and beyond, skin type 4 and beyond, and using a retin A. If they're skin type 2, 3, 1 of course, and it's almost imperative. If you can't tolerate it, because this will dry your skin, then go to a retinol. Retinols are converted in your skin to retinoic acid. We're all a little different. You'll see up to 3% available. I have a retinol in my line that's able to be purchased. Many lines do. I know VIP line has a great retinol as well. And they have hydroquinones and different things. I have a hydroquinone for my patients. I use 8%. It's big, okay, because my patients want results, okay? They want a lot of results, and that's how I make my injections, my treatments, my line. People don't come to me to try something that may or may not work. Okay, so now you know what to do at night. If there's irritation, a lot of people can only take, this is a 0.1%. I want it to be cost effective for my patients. It's very inexpensive. I'd rather them use it once or twice a week. This might last someone 4 or 5 months, and it's under 50 bucks. Okay, so you can see it doesn't have to be expensive, but if your skin's irritated, you do what? You go to a neutral. Nobody can tell you about what you need to do and how your regimen should be, because not only is your skin different than mine and everyone else of our 35,000 subscribers, your environmental exposure, your genetics are different. You need, if you're going to be in this game, paying attention to your skin, understanding what it needs. Don't get distracted from the basic products. And you're switching it up all the time. For me, my patients will just text, and they'll text my staff, hey, this is what I'm seeing, and we guide them along the way. If you're on real active ingredients, this vitamin C, standard for me 20%. If you're on this straight, a lot of people like it on the décolleté because there's a lot of brown spots, the skin gets thick, it brightens it up, it helps to reduce the appearance of brown spots, helps facilitate collagen growth. They can get irritation from a real vitamin C, you can get irritation. From a real line, you can get irritation. If I just want to make something I'm never going to get a call back, and I want to make something I don't have to deal with, and people like the packaging, I can just throw every one of these products, I can just throw inert ingredients like a moisturizer. I'll never have a problem. That's not the goal. When you have a line of one of your providers, their whole goal is to save you money, to make sure the better your skin looks, the better I look, okay? And the happier I are with my services. If you only need to come see me once a year, we've both won, okay, as far as for me. So that's what skincare is. Those are the basics. Please, let us know at the end of this, what are you using? What do you like? What are your favorite products? Let's stay together in this, and if there's something you want to know more about, I've done this for a long time. All my own products, I have my hands in their formulations, so to speak. So I know about ingredients, I know about putting together, I know about solubility, something I did 15 years ago. But it's important to understand the chemistry of it and not to let your skin get inflamed. Inflammation will lead to aging. So you gotta pull back. If you're tight and bright and can't move, that's too much. So we can break these up and talk about them. Tell me what you want to see coming forward. Thanks for joining me. Keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.